Today we will make a winter tree outline that we will add patterns to next week. The first thing you need to do is find a tree tracer. You might have to wait until other people have traced. So if you're waiting, please sit in your seat and wait patiently. When someone is done, they will share their tracer with you. You want to try to put it in the middle of your paper and then hold it down very carefully with your hand so it doesn't slide around. I'm holding with the other hand and drawing with the hand that I usually draw with. I'm using a pencil to trace around it. When I'm tracing, I like to trace lightly and let the pencil glide gently. I'm going to turn my paper here just so you can see. You won't need to do that. I'm doing that so you can see the progress the pencil is making as I trace around gently. Gently makes a light line. A light line is helpful for us because we can erase it if we make a mistake. It's okay if you make a mistake, and you probably won't even need the tracer to fix the mistake. So here you can see there's a couple of skips or gaps. I don't need the tracer. I'll share it with someone else who's waiting on it, and I'll use my eyeballs and my pencil to connect them. Just like that. After I've traced it, I'm going to flip it over and write my name on the back. The back is where your name goes, and we're writing our name only with a pencil because a Sharpie marker can go through to the other side and it might mess up our winter tree picture. Then, of course, I'm ready to trace the outline. When I'm tracing, I want to take my time and do my best work and try to stay on the pencil line. You can see I've traced my winter tree outline, but I'm not done with all of my steps yet. Then, with a pencil, I want to make a few different shapes inside the tree where I will eventually put patterns. Maybe I'll draw some lines to show different layers of the tree. You can do this like mine, or you can make yours look different, but we want to have a similar number of total spaces for patterns at the end. I'm also going to draw some shapes on the outside of my tree so that I can add patterns to the outside as well. So I have a few different areas connecting to the edges. Then I might add one or two more different shapes inside here. Maybe I'm going to add some lines to make a triangle here. Maybe I'll divide this space in half again. Again, yours could be different, but our goal is to be careful and not have too many shapes at the end. If you guessed that we were going to trace these pattern lines, you are a good thinker. That's what I'm going to do next. Again, I want to be super careful to try to stay on the line that I drew and do my best job. That might mean slowing my hand down and going carefully and controlling it, especially when I get to the edge. When I get to the edge, I want to go super slow so I don't write on the table. When I'm done, I'll have spaces that are big enough for me to draw patterns inside of next week. So you can imagine with an art tool drawing a pattern, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to save that for our next art class. The last step that's optional if you have time is using an eraser, and if it's a pencil cap eraser, I'm keeping it on the pencil. I can go in and erase spots that maybe I changed as I traced with marker. And of course I want to double check that my marker gets closed all the way. I hope you have fun setting up our winter tree drawing.